And Formula One in 2023 is go. Poor getaway for Sergio Perez. Great launch off the line from Charles Leclerc, and they're very nearly making contact into turn number one. Verstappen leads. Leclerc is up to second place. Sainz is going to battle with Sergio Perez. Perez didn't looking for.
On board with Stroll, and he's fighting the Mercedes of Russell, and that's a whack. That's a whack on the right rear of Fernando.
Big opportunity now for Fernando Alonso, and George Russell knows it. He goes defensive to turn number one, parks it up, and Alonso will get another dose of DRS. He takes a different line, soaring left, soaring right. They're climbing the hill now, and Alonso knows he's got to get the move done. Russell's run out of tyres. Aston Martin versus Mercedes, and through goes Fernando Alonso to take fifth place. Oh, he gives him room, and it's going to be tight as they go through. They're side by side. Who blinks first?
Alonso is surely going to be lining up Bottas for the pass here.
Alonso out of the wheel tracks and ahead of the Alfa Romeo. Up to sixth place goes Fernando Alonso. A simple pass, and he makes his way through as we go down to turn one, and Russell will line him up, try and do what Alonso did, up the hill to four.
These two aren't best buds, are they? No. Bottas used to be in this car, and they had a bit of a infamous moment at Imola. This one should be fairly straightforward for Russell on the outside, but Bottas is fighting it all the way.
And around the outside goes George Russell. He backed the grip, and he backed the fact that his old teammate was going to make the corner. This is the battle for second place in the Grand Prix. This is Perez to the inside of turn number one, and through he goes. No defence offered at this point, but there will be now a chance.
The entire race so far, and he was close behind George Russell, so they're covering each other off.
So Russell is going to have to bring those tyres to optimum temperature. It's going to be fairly tight for Russell. He knows it as well. Aston having to defend this is very important for his race, and George Russell knows it. Can Stroll go around the outside? That's the difference in the tyre temperature. And through goes Lance Stroll past George Russell with the fastest lap of the race, and you can bet that these two are going to be aggressive out there. The first dart out of the racing line for Alonso, who will now climb the hill and try and get past his old teammate and racing rival.
This is going to be really tight. He's got DRS again. Hamilton's got to cover the inside, and he doesn't enough.
Oh, to the inside goes Fernando Alonso. That famous message all those years ago. All the time you have to leave a space.
Contact.
And that was so close on the inside. Hamilton, pair of them as they go side by side. He's not going to try around the outside, but he is going to try the inside of turn 10.
Brilliant.
What a superb move from Fernando Alonso.
Absolutely brilliant. And I think that was just absolute top shelf from Fernando Alonso.
Yes, let's go. Oscar Piastri is the only retirement from the Grand Prix so far.
No.
But as I complete that sentence, Charles Leclerc is coming to a stop.
No, come on. What happened, guys? No power.
Charles Leclerc retires from the opening Grand Prix of the year. 2 retirements now. Ferrari's reliability problems strike once again, and it's
Teammate whack him. Is he going to do the same as he did to Hamilton?
Is he going to go to the outside, to the inside? Dare he try it again? Oh, and Sainz was wise to it, but the lockup is going to mean that they're basically parked up as they apply the power now. And Alonso gets a little bit of slipstream, and he's making the move. Sainz is nearly driving him off the road, but Fernando Alonso is onto the podium once again in Formula One. What a debut he is having, with 10 career wins in 6 seasons. 2 years later, he's heading to victory number 36. Max Verstappen dominates the Bahrain Grand Prix and takes victory at the season opener.